Okay, let's go back from there. So after that, after controlling the sender, so we're gonna continue with rapid development of the pieces. That was principle number 2. So we want to develop the knight and the bishop. So we got two knights on the board. We got two bishops on the board. We need to activate them. So later on, we can try to execute some sort of attack after developing all of our minor piece. So after bishop g7, we're gonna go knight f3. So we already developed our minor piece, knight on f3, and then now we want to develop the bishop, the pair of bishop, and then the other knight on d1. And then after that, we are in line with the principle. So for example, if black played b6, knight c3, bishop g7, so we want to develop this bishop, bishop g5, and then d6, and then now we want to develop the other bishop, maybe on c4, doesn't matter, or maybe on d3. As long as you develop this bishop, it's okay. And then bishop b5 is also unacceptable or a playable option. After that, knight d7. And as you can see, all of your minor piece now is developed. It means that you're doing good. You are in line with the principle. So that's how principle will gonna help you how to improve your chess game. So that was principle number 1 and principle number 2. We're gonna go back again. What is principle number 3? Do you have idea, kids? If you have an idea, you can raise your hand. Principle number 3. Okay. So I'm gonna continue. Principle number 3 is safety first. Okay, so after controlling the center and rapid development of the pieces, so normally we want to put our king on a safe place. So after e4, something like that, so we have a good control in the center, and then rapid development of the pieces. And then after developing all of our minor piece, so we got good control in the center, and then all of our minor piece is active. Now, principle number 3 is we want to put our king into the safe place. So castle king side. So after that, the king is very safe. And then it means that we're doing good in the opening part. We are in line with the principle and we are ready to create some sort of attack. Okay, so principle number 1, control the center. Number 2, rapid development of the pieces. And then number 3, safety first. Safety first, sorry for that. And then number 4, principle number 4. Do you have any idea what is principle opening principle number 4? Yes? Okay, so principle number 4 is don't move your same piece twice in the opening. So for example, if you play as white, you play knight f3. So you already developed your knight. And then when black played d5, white played maybe knight e4, knight e5, sorry. And then that is a violation of principle number 4. Don't move your same piece twice. So instead of moving your knight twice in the opening, so you can give priority to the other minor piece, like for example, the other knight. Because after knight e5, black can play f6, and then you're gonna go back, and then after that, e5. So as you can see now, black have an advantage in development or on structure. Okay, so that's why principle number 4 is also very important. You don't want to move your same piece twice. So for example, after knight f3 and d5, you can develop the other piece. Because your main goal or your main task is to develop all of your minor piece in the opening part, in the opening battle. And then after developing all of your minor piece, you want to control the center and then put your king into the safe place. And then that's it. You're gonna have a very solid position. You're gonna have a fighting position. Okay, so now let's go back. Now the question is, what will gonna happen if your opponent we're gonna try to violate the principle. Okay, I will gonna show you one good example. Okay, so for example here, white played e4 in line with the principle. Black replied e5, which is okay because black is also controlling the center, white is controlling the center. So both players at first move, they are in line with the principle. And then white played knight f3, attacking the or threatening the e5 pawn. And then now black's second move is violation or violating the principle. Black played f6, which is not a good move for black because here the best move or a good move for black is knight c6, defending that pawn. Or another option is black can play knight f6. This is what you call a Petrov defense. So white is attacking the e5 pawn, and then black is creating some sort of counterattack, threatening that e4 pawn. So that is two good option for black. Okay, so now let's go back. When black played f6, this is opening violation. So guys, I want to ask you, what is the best move for white here? Do you have any idea? If your opponent violate the principle, you can punish him. You can execute the position. Punish your opponent by violating the principle of chess. Okay? So anyone, just raise your hand. Don't feel shy. Okay, I like that. Malik, okay, it's your turn.
Can you go to the washroom?
Okay. Sure, why not? So, okay.
I guess Dijon is raising his hand.
Okay, sorry. I can't see Legion as of now. Okay. Legion, it's your turn.
Look
Yes?
on bishop
Bishop. Okay.
on
And where are you going to place the bishop?
c4.
Wow. I like that move. Okay. Legion wants to play Bishop C4. Very active move. Attacking that light square diagonal. Okay. Thank you very much, Legion. Next. Anyone? I guess Luke is raising his hand. Yes, Luke? It's your turn now. White to play. Find the best execution for white because your opponent is violating some principle of chess, and then I want you guys to punish your opponent. Yes, Luke? Luke was so cute.
This.
Okay, I get back on you, Luke. Okay, another player. Wanna try? It's okay, kids. Yes, now Queenie. Sorry, Malik. Okay, can I edit your name? The name. Wait, I'm gonna do that for you. Just correct me if I'm wrong. If my spelling is not correct. So I can pronounce that as Malik. Is that right, Malik? Okay.
It's Malik.
Okay. Thank you very much for your kindly cooperation. I really appreciate that. Okay, Malik. Here we go. It's your turn now, Malik. What is the best move for white? Now we are going to show you how to become a grandmaster. So this is the beginning. Yes? Don't be shy. Feel at home. I like your cap.
Thank you.
Yeah. I really love the color and yeah. Wow. It looks like Santa Claus. Okay, what's your answer, Malik? I know you're gonna find the best move here. I believe in you.
B.
Yes? B? What B? B
The
for?
night. The night.
Night. Okay, which night? This one? Or
Yeah.
the other one? Okay, this
That
one.
one.
Okay,
The
sorry.
bottom one.
Okay, this one. And then where do you want to put this night? Here or here?
Uh,
Here?
right.
So you want this. Okay, another good move. Wow. You are developing the minor piece, which is in line with the principle. Okay, so you already developed the other night here, and then the other night was on A3. That was a lovely night. And then next, you want to develop your bishop somewhere, and then you want to develop the other bishop somewhere. So that was in line with the principle. Thank you very much, Malik. Okay, next.
By the way, Coach Mark, before we proceed with the next principle, let's check first if they are able to remember uh, the the first four principles that we taught them. So, do you happen to remember the first up to the fourth principle, guys? Anyone can raise their hand if they still remember any of the first four principles.
That was a four golden. Sorry, I forgot I was muted. That was the four golden rules of chess. Yeah, you will not forget that four golden rules because that is a key to success. If you want to become a grandmaster, you're gonna remember that four golden rules or the principles of chess.
Did you write it down, Dijan? Dijan, can you still hear us?
Marcus, get up there, Marcus. You go sit down there, mommy. Yeah.
Dijan, do you still remember the first principle?
They listen to you and learn them.
How about Triana? Do you still remember the first principle?
Hmm.
All right. So for the first principle, that would be controlling the center. So kids, can you unmute your application and repeat after me for the first principle? Again, that's going to be controlling the center. So what's going to be the first principle that we learn? Anyone? Okay, Dijon.
Control the center.
Great.
Wow, that's right. Okay, principle number 2, anyone? Okay, I think Malik is raising his hand. Okay, go ahead, Malik.
I was not raising my hand.
Sorry, I thought you were raising your hand. Okay, sorry
I
for
was
that.
thinking.
Okay, that's nice. I like that. Okay, so we can continue. Here, the best move is because I want you to punish your opponent for violating the principle. So the best move is knight takes e pawn. Oh, whoops! The knight is free. So do we want to trade the knight in our opponent's pawn? I mean that was 3 points, and then we take 1 point. So is that okay? And then after fx e5, what is the best
You don't
continuation
want to
here?
capture the phone. You don't want to.
Maybe knight takes e5 is a mouse slip. What do you think, kids?
No,
No, not a mouse slip. Okay, so now because we want to give our opponent a punishment, so I will gonna show you, kids, the best continuation here, the master move. Okay, so after fx e5, white will gonna play queen h5. Wow, attacking the king. Because you know what, kids? The king is the most important piece on the board. If you manage to attack your opponent's king, you'll gonna go for the win. So your goal is to checkmate your opponent. So that's why after queen h5, of course, black have two options. Option number one was king e7, and then the other option is g6. So let's start with g6. After g6, we're gonna go queen x pawn or queen x e5, attacking the king, while at the same time attacking the rook. So this is what you call a fork, because we have a lot of tactical motives in middle game. Later on, we're gonna show you, or we're gonna teach you what is tactical motives in middle game. So this number one, the tactical motives is what you call a fork or a double attack. So you are attacking the king at the same time attacking the rook on h8. So after bishop e7, trying to block or defending the king, now we're gonna take the rook for free. And then now we are threatening the knight on g8. At the same time, we're threatening the pawn on h7. So this is advantage or a winning position for white. Okay, so let's go back. Now after queen h5, let's analyze the variation. What if black played king e7? Okay, so now we have queen takes pawn, attacking the king again. Okay, so this is our main target. And then after king f7, bishop c4, attacking the king. And then after king g6, although black also have an option to play d5. So from here, we can analyze two variation, d5 and king g6. So let's start with king g6. After that, we can play queen f5 check, and then king h6. And then here, you can see this bishop, the dark square bishop. Now we're gonna go d4, trying to control the center, while at the same time attacking the king again on h6. And then after that, I think black is forced to play g5, because if queen g5, we can go queen takes g5, and then that was checkmate. So it means that mission accomplished for white. So because here, black cannot take the queen because the queen is supported by the bishop on c1. And then the other option for black here is to play g5, trying to block. And then after that, we're gonna go h4, trying to open up the rook. And then I can guarantee you guys, for in a few moves, white we're gonna have a very strong attack here, or a mating attack. Okay, so that is the punishment that we can give to our opponent if your opponent violates some principle of chess. Okay, so let's go back again. How about the other line here after knight takes e5? So now we can prove that this one is not a mouse slip. The sacrifice was on purpose. Okay, so but here black have another option, queen e7, ignoring the sacrifice or ignoring the knight, and then now black create a counterattack, which is a good move. So if your opponent is attacking you, the best thing to do is you're gonna create any sort of counterattack like this queen e7 move. Now the black player is attacking the knight, and then while at the same time attacking the pawn on e4. So that was a good move for black. Now I can recommend you to simply go back on f3. Then after that, queen takes e4, of course. and then bishop e2. Later on, you're gonna go castle queen, castle king side, knight c3, in, creating tempo or attacking the queen. You're gonna have an advantage in what you call this advantage in development, and then your king is very safe. So it's still black have a positional advantage. Okay, so that is the importance of the principle of chess. So I want you to remember, kids, the 4 golden rules. Okay, let me repeat it one more time. Golden rules. Rule number one, or principle number one, control the center, because the center is the most important part of the board. So if you manage to control the center, you can control the game. And then opening principle number two is rapid development of the pieces. When I say rapid development, I want you to develop your, sorry for that, I want you to develop your minor pieces, like the pair of bishop and then the pair of knight. And then principle number three. Yes, Coach Rudolph? Can you ask them one by one? What is the principle number three?
So yeah, guys or kids, do you still remember the principle number 3 that we taught you? Anyone?
I don't know. I don't remember. I mean, same.
Okay. How about Malik? I know you're thinking again. Yes, Malik? The golden rule number three.
I can't remember.
Okay. You can't remember. Next, coach.
So let's ask then, Coach Mark. So what's gonna be the golden rule number 3?
I guess we need to call Triana. Hi, Triana. You're so cute. Yeah. Okay. We got a question for you. Yes, Coach Rudolph, go ahead. Question
So
for Triana.
so yeah, Triana. Do you still remember the rule number 3?
I don't know.
How about Luke? Hi, Luke. Do you still remember the rule number 3? I believe Dijan is raising his hand. So yeah, what is it, Dijan? What do you want to say, Dijan?
I wanted to say. I think rule number 3 is protect the king.
That's right. Good thing you remember. So kids, once again, the rule number 3 that we taught you earlier is you needed to place your king in safety. So once you are actually following all those rules that we taught you, you will be able to easily transition to the middle game pattern that we will teach you as we go along with the lesson. So uh, how about for principle number 4? Anyone that remember the principle number 4?
Yes, coach. I want to answer that.
Who's that? So yeah, let's ask Coach Mark then. So what would be the principle number 4, Coach Mark?
Okay. So principle number 2 is don't move your same piece twice. Yes. So for example, once again, after knight f3, d5. So you don't want to go knight g5 or knight e5 because that was a violation of the opening principles. So we want to develop the other minor piece, like for example, knight c3, or we want to go bishop g5 at some point, or bishop b5 at some point. So our priority is to develop all of our minor pieces. Okay, so that was the 4 golden rules of chess. And then it will gonna help you to become a strong player. And then someday you'll become a grandmaster or international master or at least a PD master. You want that, kids? So this principle will gonna guide you how to play better chess. Okay, so Coach Rudolph, can you ask them one by one if they already have a Lichess account? So if they don't have, so we can guide them how to create a Lichess account. So next session, we will gonna put them on the study room.
All right. So let's ask them one by one. I believe Balek already have a Lichess account, right? You are already start playing chess online.
I don't know. I
You don't
think
know.
so.
Hmm, I see. Um, maybe you can ask your dad if you already have an account or a chess game on your mobile phone or on your iPad, perhaps.
Okay.
And then Dijon already have his first Dijon. I guess Dijon already leave. Um, how about you, Luke? Do you have a chess application on your iPad or cell phone? Where do you play chess?
I don't have a Leech's account.
Oh, I see. So what we are going to do is that we'll be sending the step-by-step process on how you can create a Leeches account on your iPad. Okay, that you can you may ask your dad to help you out on how you can download it. And then how about Triana? Do you have the chess games or chess game on your iPad or tablet?
Just toy game.
I'm sorry.
The game.
Pardon, Triana.
She says toy game. Just toy game, coach. Yeah.
I see. So yeah, we'll just send you on how you can download the Leeches application on your mobile phone or on your iPad or tablet, whatever gadgets you are using, where you can download the Leeches. So um that would be for now, kids. We'll be meeting you again on next week. That would be
Same time and day. Same time,
yes.
same day, and then same link. Okay, the reason, kids, why we want you to create a Legious account, because later on we're gonna have a chess online tournament. You want that, kids? You're gonna play with the other kids on your country. So it would be fun and exciting. If you will become a champion, you are gonna have a prize. You want that? Yeah, that was a chess online tournament. So if you have Leech's account, you can register on our incoming tournament. So we're gonna have a good program to you kids. So yeah, that was the purpose of creating a Leech's account. So once again, kids, this is AGM Mark Paraguya of Mobile Chess Club Canada. Yes, Coach Rudolph, go ahead.
So yeah, we'll be saying goodbye for now, kids, and again, we'll be meeting you again next week. And yeah, how about you, Coach Ice? Do you have anything to say before we end our meeting with our students?
Yes, Coach Mark and Coach Pong. So, we have
Yeah, Coach Rudolph.
Dijon. Uh,
Okay.
yes, Coach Mark. We have Luke, Malik, Triana, and Dijon. So, congratulations for attending our online session. And we have upcoming online tournament. So, if you can create your Leeches account, so you can join our this online tournament. Yes, Coach Mark.
Yes, and I know you guys want to become. I know your kids want to become a champion. Am I right? I want to hear yes.
Yes.
Okay, the other are muted. Okay, you forget.
Yes.
Okay, once again, I want to hear loudly. Yes. Okay, that's it for now, kids. I know you kids have fun. Okay, see you next week. Same time, same day, same link, same instructor, same coaches. Bye, kids.
Bye for
Bye
now.
bye.
Bye.
Bye.